recruit one more time, and then I'm just going to go in. I'm only running safeguard missions today, if you haven't looked at the description. But I'm running everything twice. Since I've already gotten all the badges on this character, I'm just going to skip to the bank and not even worry about it unless I actually have people on my team. Oh, now somebody joins. Okay, I'm standing on the edge. It's like right when you come in. I don't know why it looks like it's way up there when I'm standing on it. Like the waypoint was right here. Yeah, I'm just gonna stay here on the badge marker until you actually come inside the mission. Yeah, come over to where I'm standing. Oh, I got another tail. Okay, come over to where I'm standing. There's a badge right on top, that I'm standing right on top of. I don't think either of them are actually in Discord or watching the stream. Come here. I have to type it in team. There we go. Now we go to the bank. Didn't see the bank is being robbed alert. Whoops, there it is. And I've seen people say that they need to do high-level content to get incarnate threads. I just got threads, and I was exemplar down to level 10. You don't actually need to be doing high-level content for threads. Try to recruit again. that should be over here. This one. Oops. People went in already, so. Invite the team. So I'm going to the bank. Last time I did the Steel Canyon Bank, the badge location ended up in the wrong spot. But I'm taking the badge locations from a different source page this time, so I'm hoping this page actually has the correct locations. It's a Deadpool hoodie. Actually show this on camera. Wait, this one gets there. Deadpool. I do have a shirt that is more lumberjack that I actually wore for another video on my channel. I voiced, or I played it in live action, Jacques the Lumberjack, and voiced Bob the Enchanted Tree. Get back up there. Quit falling off the tower. So, if the thumbtack's in the right location... The badge should be right over here. And I've been immobilized in place. It's like right around that corner. I can't get over there, I'm stuck. There we go. There's the badge. It's right in this corner. I'm gonna wait until everyone is actually inside the mission. Did Kylo Jules AFK and I didn't notice? I'm just waiting for everyone to get in the mission so I can teleport everyone to that location. And then we can go to the bank. Somebody poke Kylo with a stick. Make sure he's still alive.
Yes.
Oh, he's gone. got so romantic. Independence Port is next. Trying to recruit between missions. Valerian Prime. Side. The badge is right here. Now we can go to the bank. No, I don't want to do a Venice Port again. I just did it. We're gonna do Talos Island next. So that should be this one. Go in this alleyway right here. It's right in the middle. I want to make sure everyone actually gets the badge before we go to the bank. There's one person not in the alleyway. And my teleport isn't recharged yet, so I can't just bring them over here. There we go. Now we can go to the bank. Ah, it's a good thing nobody had knockback to knock him back through the bank vault. I totally didn't do that last time. I did. I did that last time. Brickstown. I don't remember if I actually advertised. Apparently I did, but I forgot that I actually did it. So I put it up again. I never saw that I did it. Okay, this one should be over here. If I can stop getting knocked around and immobilized. It's right on the other side of that fence. For the PI bank, we will actually be doing all the side missions. That's gonna be the next mission after this one. Looks like you're both here. So we'll go to the bank. Nice. So, yeah, for the last one, do not exit immediately after we complete the bank, because we're going to do the bank first and then the side missions. Invite team. Streamlabs. It's in the ad. There's somebody named Brickhouse. Hello. So, we are going to go to the badge location first, then the bank, but do not exit after the bank because we are doing the side missions after that. I've got a map in the background so I can see where all the key locations are. And I'll teleport everyone onto the badge spot when everyone's on the map. Here you go. When we're exiting the bank, the first key mob is gonna be in that corner to the right as you're exiting the bank. out through the doors. And then go right into the corner. We want these carny mobs over here. Check the map. Somebody grab it already? Oh, it's back here. Oddly enough, when I was making this character, he wasn't even originally supposed to be Savage Assault. I was trying to make a Dark character, and then I switched out, and was suddenly Savage Assault. Okay. The next key mob is gonna be in the alleyway right next to the this building. Clear out these mobs and then we'll head into that alleyway. So now I'm frozen and on fire. Does that make me a pillar of ice and flame? Can I time travel now? Okay, we're going into the jail, and the next key mob is right across the street from the jail. Like, you can really, literally see those carnies from the door when you're exiting here. stop the jailbreak. There they are. Should be one more. The last one I don't know what that keyboard is. Door. Oh, that's where the last key mob is. It's right there. Going into this side mission first, and then I'll go back to that last key mob, but I saw where they were. Apparently I really didn't need the reference map in the background. The thing is that most of the key mobs for this map are the same as the Mayhem version, and I'm so familiar with the Mayhem version that I have all of them memorized. There's only two that are different. Trying to get through here. That. be the last bomb unless we missed one down in the cave. Nope, we're good. Last mob. It's down here. We're almost done. We've only got the one last mob. And side mission. I'm gonna bring everyone in here. There we go. Hey, I got a badge level. Time. stopping the robbery, and that was the last side mission, so we can exit now. I'm gonna sell and swap characters. And then I'm gonna do more safeguards. I don't have a lot of influence on this character because I took almost everything he had and sent it to an alt. He's 50 and fully incarnated, so I didn't have much use for the influence on this character, so the only thing that I didn't send to my alt was whatever I would have made from whatever salvage and recipes I had on me at the time. Yeah, that's why I'm only at an 8-digit number instead of a 9-digit number. We want to sell all this crap. It's probably going to turn into a 9-digit number by the time I claim all the influence I've just earned from selling all this crap. Not quite. So we're going to play this character. So that was one of the songs from Moon Knight, and I played it because if you saw the name, this character oops, that's not what I meant to click on. Can I expand this? There we go. Those are all the names of his alters because the character has dissociative identity disorder. And we got a Snarky on the team. But right now, the costume that I'm in is Figure John, aka Battle Sir. I'm going to advertise one more time. And then we'll probably just go in. I wonder if Snarky's going to join me on Discord again. Wait a second, I did not mean to get rid of that other page. History. Hello.
Hey, what's up?
This guy.
Yeah, the sky is usually up. It's actually sort of all around when you think about it.
The ceiling. Oh, and I found a different wiki page that actually has the correct badge locations. I tested all of them earlier, and they all worked.
That's good.
Instead of like last time where that one for I think it was Steel Canyon tried to tell me that the badge was outside the blue wall.
Yeah,
I think you
can't
had
remember. Was my map rotated on that one too, or was I going to the right spot? I think
you
I was going to the right
you
spot.
went to the right spot. I was the one going to the wrong spot.
But I'm using the latest updated of. Are we fighting these Hellions? I guess not.
No, I just kind of accidentally hit taunt on him by accident.
Oh, these are the generic villains in the zone. It's still hard to tell on blue side which I'm supposed to be beating on.
Yeah, I'm only doing the side missions for PI. So I'm just going into
Okay.
the bank
Oh,
and
okay, you're
getting
doing that.
out.
It's okay.
Yeah, it takes way too long to do the side missions for every mission. I spent 10 hours trying to do that the first time I streamed this, and then I went, no, I'm not doing that again. I'm just going to do the PI. And that worked
I'm
out a
sort of the
lot
same way.
better. Plus, you have all your
I,
powers for the guy one.
oh, I'm only level 19, so
Um, did we not trigger the thing to actually be robbed?
uh, it's supposed to trigger on its own, but sometimes it doesn't, and then you have to exit the bank mission and re-enter it, and then they're like, "You're robbing the bank." At least that's a bug I've recently discovered.
Yeah, I've noticed that. I thought it was just when you get close to the bank, it's supposed to trigger.
No, it's just usually by the time you get to the bank, it triggers because that's how long it takes them to get there.
See,
Okay, there it
I
is.
backed up away from the door and then it triggered.
God damn it. I really
Hello,
wanted to get
Buzzwalker.
him. Yeah, I've gotten this corruptor up a little bit, but he's going to be level 19 still for another week or so. Especially because I keep doing stuff like this instead of running all my content.
Well, at least you're
But,
not
I
level
mean,
2 anymore.
yeah, I made it out of that. You suffered along with me for a long time on that. But, yeah, compared to level 2, he's a lot more powerful. Like right now, I'm debuffing crematorium or comatorium. Is that it? Hell, the comatorium, man. Yay, we got one. He's getting a ton of badges. He's got over 800 badges right now. So that's not bad for little level 19. But I'm soloing the entire game on this guy, every contact. Not every mission, because there's certain missions that you miss out on, and there's certain goals that I'm never going to get. But it'll be like 99.9% done when I'm done with him. But I am doing, like I said, it's so hard. So I'm doing everything at, got the thing set to -1 level for all the missions because you can legally do it. And he's a villain, so he's cheating. Ha!
But you're blue side, so you're not a villain.
No, he's a villain. I mean, when I'm blue side, I'm what do you call it?
Vigilante?
Not rogue, but vigilante. Yeah. I'm only going to be. I'll have to go true hero for a week at some point because I need a badge for that. But that's a tough badge too because if right now I'm not willing to do it because I'll get 2 or 3 days into it and then there'll be a badge red side like Caleb or something, and I'm like, I've got to go do that. So it's just too fucking frustrating.
Why for a week? What's a badge that you have to be a hero for an entire week?
Oh yeah, there's a badge. So you don't get it when you first start. So it's usually at level 20, or if you're using Null the Gull to side switch. And once you start side switching, there is a badge available for holding on to each alignment for a week. All 4 badges.
I know that there's a temp power that you get when you have the same alignment for that long.
Yeah, and there's a badge that goes along with it. You're not a hardcore badger, or you would know that.
Yeah, I usually don't get badges, and it's just because you brought it up.
Badges? We don't need no stinking badges! Oh no!
That's why I have that on my soundboard.
In fact, Justice Super Teamers did an event on Friday where we went to Recluse Victory on another server. I think what the hell server? We went to one of the really slow servers. I'm forgetting which one it was. But we went there and did all the pillboxes. There's a badge for doing 10 belt boxes, 25, and 100, which takes a hot fucking minute. So we got those badges. And funny enough, I got at level 2, and at the same time you met me, this character, I was doing just random badging, and someone was like, hey, we're badging Recluse's Victory. I'm like, will you let a level 2 in on that? And they're like, sure! And so I got all of the villain killed. It was a blue side team. And then you get a badge for, I think there's 5 or 6 villains that you kill. Or
Technically,
recluse.
when I met you originally, you were a brute, and we were doing incarnate trials.
Yeah, I used to run brutes all the time. Yeah. And then I went to blasters, and I'm kind of settling into corruptors. But here's the thing. I love the corruptor archetype. I think it's honestly the most powerful archetype in the game. However, I don't like to buff people. And I really don't like to heal people, but I really don't like to buff people.
Yeah,
So-
I've got a bubble corruptor who's only got 1 power from his buff set, and it's the giant bubble shield.
We are in danger of not thwarting this escape. Where are these fuckers headed to? Yep, we just lost it.
I didn't even see.
How did they
anyone
get
go
past us? No, I didn't see them go past us either.
That was weird.
We went right to the fucking bank, and was it a teleporter?
If anyone's watching the VOD after this, let me know if you saw them go past us.
I killed everybody in my way. The only thing I can think of is they went up the elevator as we went down the elevator. Which is one of the reasons in strange missions where there's escapees and stuff that I don't like to change levels. It was literally 2 minutes ago that Pyra said that they got the money. And then they said, "Puny hero, you're going to burn."
Yeah, I
And
could have
then
sworn
they
we
left
killed
the
her.
mission.
I saw her. I could have sworn we killed her. But maybe it was one of the random minions that got away.
Tried checking my combat chat, but it's still filled up with, performance shifter and all that shit. You hit Skull Steve.
We've got to grab police. Does that mean we're gonna litter?
Could be.
Does the grab police give himself a ticket for littering?
They should. Nick is being robbed. Okay, I'm going in.
I was at the
There's a cheetah, and I'm gonna taunt the bitch. Okay, I've got her. I don't think I want her because she's a fucking spines bitch. Fucking hate spines. But I got her debuffed.
Okay.
And God, yeah, I got fucking sticks sticking out of me. It's just what a vampire loves.
You don't enjoy your steak?
Yeah. Rarely.
Medium rarely?
Yeah.
Wait, that's the wrong kind
Very
of steak.
rarely. Okay. See, that's when I like to get the robbers is when they're running away from the front door going like, "We're going to go bust open the vault." It's like, no, I'm going to get your aggro right now. That's the time to get their aggro. Let them bust that fucking vault and that safety. As crazy as red side bank missions are, I think blue side missions are fucking crazier. Because you have no control over the flow of the damn thing. At least with red side, if you can stay alive, you're controlling the entire bank mission when it happens, the whole choreography. It's just a matter of staying alive and farming it.
Yeah, I like red side a lot better. I don't really fully understand how the safeguards function.
Well, I think I finally do, but glitches aside.
You look at my back? I've got 3 eyeballs that I can stare at you with.
Oh, that's disturbing. Oh, where the fuck did you get those? What the hell is that?
It's
I've never.
it's the ruler.
Oh, it's a. Cross swords. Oh my god. That's cool when they're on your back. Yeah.
But yeah, I've got dual blades and mace mastery. So I've got 3 eyes on my back.
Be damned. So you can have all those weapons sheathed? I didn't know that was an option.
Yep.
Of course, I usually only use guns, and I try to use the same gun if it's going to be the epic, like assault rifle, then it's going to be the munitions mastery, which will be you don't get a choice on that model, but you could just copy that model as your main weapon, and so it looks the same. But I didn't know you could sheath them differently.
Yep. The only thing that they don't have the option to like store somewhere is the shield. That one still just disappears. Except for the Vanguard shield, which actually like retracts and becomes small on your arm.
They're in.
Oh, somebody's not giving me a chance to go to the badge marker.
Okay, they are already out of the lobby, so God only knows. Oh man, I'm getting pummeled in here. I'm gonna need some help in here.
Yeah, we just came in right behind you. Were these cutscenes spread in the previous 2 missions?
I think so. You haven't changed your settings, right?
No?
Again, I don't recall seeing that pyro villain or anything teleport past us or whatever fucking power they got, but that's pretty fucking useful. They did a mark and recall on their van and left.
We got a demonic accountant.
I like that. I've always associated accounting with demonology.
Is
Yes.
he's not in Hell's Demonic Legion? I could have sworn
Everyone
that
needs-
character was in Hell's Demonic Legion.
Could be, but they everyone needs a personal SG for storage. Got the evil witch hovering over us. We lost grab place.
Which honestly is fine because he kept triggering the banks before I could even get to the badge marker.
How do you trigger the bank?
He was going straight to the bank. Like, I was doing this earlier and I was like in there for like 5 minutes just standing on a badge waiting for the rest of the team to join in, and the bank never got triggered.
Are going to start robbing the bank because it seems like they're always going there and robbing the bank end. So that was me. But I will avoid going to the bank until I get the message now.
I'm trying to go to the badge first and then go to the bank.
See, I always thought that it was on a kind of a roller coaster. There was nothing you could do about it. I didn't know we triggered it. So it's more like the City Hall steps in Posse 1.
Yep.
I did not know that.
Okay, I've got the badge here.
But I swear I've been in
sure
bank
you
missions.
have all the badges from
Yeah,
when
I've
you
got-
were running this with me last time, but I'm making sure the other people on the team get them.
Yeah, I've got them. Thank you. I'm short 45 maps, the Abyss and the Hive, and a few odd things. I think I got multi-dimensional. Maybe I didn't. There's a couple of location badges, like the Hydra, a trial
You
badge.
just grabbed the badge and left.
Huh. Well, that's what they wanted to do. Then they were a demonic accountant after all. Can't expect a lot of great moral choices there.
Yeah, I was running Incarnate Trials yesterday with Black Flame Demon, same Hell's Demonic Legion. I could have sworn we had somebody named Demonic Accountant in that team.
They may have done to the SG what they just did to us. Got what they needed and left.
We just did IP. For a second, I forgot which bank we just did.
They all look the same, that's for sure. The only way you can tell the difference is what frickin' badge you just got.
Somebody sent me a tell and they're already on a team.
Oh, Demonic Account did say something in team chat. They thought it was an XP team.
I mean, we are getting XP.
Yeah. Yeah. Bank missions are never XP missions. Even like if you're running 8 on a villain side, it's not an efficient. It's a fucking shit show in there.
I got a vet level on my other character when I was running these.
You can. I mean, yeah, you do get experience. It's just, you know, it's not like running PI council missions, you know. It's like, but everyone's got a different opinion of what an XP team is, you know. I rarely need experience like that.
I was running AE missions one time, and people quit saying they're not getting XP, and I was looking at my thing, and I was like, I'm getting XP, how are you not?
They wanted farm XP. They wanted farm AE. Yeah, I hate farming, and got it set up so it's always on my second computer, which is really not set up for me to game on very well. But I will farm on it for hours at a time when I need to farm my main account, and it's very fast. I mean, if you want to talk about fast way to level a fucking character, have one farmer and one sitter, and you know you can get 20 plus levels in 10 minutes from 0 to 25, and then after that it slows, but still better than any other XP in the game.
Yeah, I don't even run farms. I don't advertise it as a farm, so I don't know why they'd come into my missions expecting to be farmed when I literally said it's not a farm.
Yeah, I see your AE ads, and it always says it's not a farm. So.
And I put it in all caps too. It's like, how do you miss that?
And the only reason I don't do those is AE doesn't give me any badge credit, which is the only reason that I do stuff outside my.
There are badges for AE.
Yeah, but they're not. Yeah, but you get those really quickly and not. Well, most of them you get really quickly, and don't have to do really normal mission stuff in AE.
Apparently, he knows you. Did you read the team chat?
I just did, yeah.
I'm just gonna stay by this badge until he gets inside.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm stuck in all this garbage in the hallway or the alleyway.
That is an ice dart tank. Okay. Oh. I don't like ice or fire melee because of the disappearing weapons. I have a real OCD thing with that. It's like, if you have a fire sword, why are you hitting people with your fist? And, I mean, right? That make.
I have a fire melee character who only takes the fire sword powers and none of the other attacks.
And if I run fire melee, which is very fucking rare, I will take all the attacks except the fire sword. Yeah, I see somebody in Discord.
Which is fine. You
One
don't
in
have to
Discord.
talk in here. Not everyone wants to talk on a YouTube video. That's why I advertise it, so you know.
Looks like they're trying to talk. I see the. We're not hearing you, Jessica, if you're talking. I don't know if you've got your controls set up or something's going on.
No, I don't know if it's green or no, probably.
Okay, now I heard something, but no one's talking. Nobody green is lit up. And what I heard in a weird echoey voice I didn't understand.
Yeah, it sounded like you were 50 billion miles away from your mic.
And if that was your voice coming through, it's way delayed from when the green is around. Like my green is lit up right now because I'm talking. Oh, but you guys probably can't see that because I'm one of the few people that uses two comps. See, I have all of Discord set up on a separate comp, so I can just look over and control all that separate because I can't. I'm not coordinated enough to do it all on one computer. And I had two computers, so what the hell?
So I'm going to jump in here.
Uh,
My headphones are out of juice, so I'm at the mercy of my laptop speaker's mic. That's not a problem, as long as you can hear us.
you probably don't want to hear me. I'm filled with
I'm
grumpy
going to the bed location.
bits of wisdom and I offend people regularly, which is a talent or a curse. I don't know what. Somebody in LFG this morning, they were saying something, and I didn't even say something that was not that offensive for me. I mean, it was just something like a random comment. It wasn't like mean necessarily. And they're like, "That's it, Snarky. You're on my do not disturb list or do not." They're blocking me.
The
And they-
ignore list.
Ignore list, yeah. And it's like, and they wanted me to know it. I was like, yeah, okay. God, I wish I could get a badge. But yeah, I mean, if that's something I said that bothered you, please put me on ignore because you're only getting more than thing with it, and I would hate for you to have to deal with that in your gaming experience. Because it's not gonna change. Find some MSGs that will put up with me and hang out with those people.
I don't think I've ever heard you say anything offensive. You're
I-
snarky, but
you
you're
know-
not offensive. There's a difference.
I can go border. If my mood is bad, I can cross the line, and But I really try to not offend people. Just be me, I was on someone's case and help a few minutes ago, and it was probably pretty bad. But they're like, "Hey, why is one power this and another power is that?" And I was like, "What two powers are you talking about?" And they like, "Just two powers from this set." I'm like, "What two? You know what? Never mind." It's like, because I was willing to go into mids. I got my other computer. Take a look at. But if you're not even going to tell me what powers you want detailed answers on, I'm not going to try to pry it out of you. Like if I got a crowbar and you're going to give me the information, it's like if you wanted to know, you'd tell me what the powers were, and I would take a good shot at trying to figure out what you were talking about. But I'm not going to try to first figure out what you're talking about and then figure out what's going on with it. It's like you're going to have to do some of the lifting yourself. It's like, never mind. But I have a really stressful job, so that's kind of a little bit of that was bleed over from being impatient with people who can't figure out what they're doing in life, and so it's like I'm not gonna do this in a game. So if you can't give me a little bit,
Yeah, I removed the help chat from my bar because every time I try to help somebody, they'd send me a tell back saying, "No, you're wrong." I'm like, it. How are you asking for help, but yet you're gonna tell me I'm wrong when I give you help?
I just helped somebody. I tried to join someone's Midnighter arc because I wanted to do it too, and then they'd already done the first mission. They actually completed it right after I joined the team. I'm like, well, I wanted to do the whole arc. I'm trying to complete the game, so I thought we'd do it. Never mind, I'll just do it. So I did it on my own, and swear to God, a half an hour later, someone gets on help, and they're like, I can't find this NPC, and it was the first NPC from the first mission in the Midnighter arc. So I'm like, well, invite me to your team. Maybe I can find him, because he's a little bit different than the normal NPCs you have to save in missions. And they had a really fucking complicated map. They had a really fucking complicated Ouroboros map. And so I went in stealth and found him, teleported the guy to me. It took like 5 fucking minutes. I'm glad to help, but you know, don't make me work for it. Don't make me like try to figure out what it's. Can anyone help me? Help you do what? Do this thing. It's your last chance. What's the thing? It's like
Yeah, I don't understand people that are like, I know better than you do, and yet I'm the one asking for help. If you already know better than I do, why are you asking for help? That doesn't make any sense.
yeah, if you got it figured out, that's okay. That's great. I'm glad you got it dialed in. And there's a billion different ways to solve a problem. You know, I love that old story about scientists came up with a room and there's 5 ways to get out, and they put a monkey in it, and the monkey finds the 6th way. There's always a different way. That's okay. You know, humans are endlessly clever, and situations are endlessly complex.
We are doing the side missions for this last one, but we're gonna do them after the bank.
Yeah, that's the way. Blue side, that's the way. And that's kind of why I'm here, is badging those side missions I'm still knocking out. Bank credits, both red and blue side. I got Vandal and which is all the newspaper stands and crazy shit, and Impounder outside.
I figured out the last time I ran this, I don't actually need the reference map in the background, because most of them are the same as the Mayhem ones anyway.
Oh yeah, if you got it memorized. I just figured out with your help, because you told me, it's like, now I know what those little blue and red and green and purple dots are that are on map pack. It's like, oh, those are the spawn points. I never figured, I'm not clever enough to figure that shit out. It's like, I just wander around till I find the mobs. Nope, we went straight to the bank. So I'm going to the bank. Bank's being robbed, okay. Alright, here we go. Oh, dang. We're gonna have company in a second. Here they come.
Oh wait, I think I told you about this. This is the tanker I have that the interface slot that I have adds a confusion proc. Like I just confused
Oh yeah.
Silent Ray.
I got a prismatic answer for that kill.
So yeah, I can confuse enemies with a tank.
Not bad. That's well, willy nilly's doing dark armor, and that's one of the strangenesses of dark armor for brutes and tanks, especially, is you're using fear and stun as part of your defense. You don't get real defense, but what you do is have a faux defense when you're stunning people and fearing people. They're not attacking you, and when you're not being attacked, then you don't have to worry about being hit. So I call it a faux defense.
I was playing a Psy Melee and Dark Armor Brute yesterday.
Oh yeah, you know the tricks, huh? Yeah, I use. Some people try to build those without the toggles because they don't want to pay for the endurance. And instead, I lean into all that. It's like, okay, no, we're going to run all the toggles, and we're just going to figure out a way to pay for all the endurance.
And you can put reduced endurance cost and all that stuff in there. And it's...
I find a way to make it work. You know, my builds are really complicated, but they work. And on the Brute Dark Armor, I have tanked Master Miss Liberty twice, where I was the main tank against Lord Recluse, who has a giant energy attack. The motherfucking sapper just crushed my end.
What's that? You mean the one that just died? I mean,
Thank you.
I was arrested. I did not just stab him to death with my sword.
Yeah, you arrested him with your swords.
Yeah, I'm totally a
Yeah,
hero. I don't kill anyone.
No, they're nerf, complete nerf. Nerf swords. They're fun. Fun at party. Yeah, and Dark Armor is not supposed to be able to tank Lord Recluse because he has a giant energy attack, but I built up my energy resistance and do it the way you're supposed to. Is there more than one of those things in here? Do we have to clean further into this building? No, that was it. That was the successful.
Yep.
Yeah, weapon of steel done. Good. We can go get our other. I just want credit towards the badges. I don't want to clean out all those fucking carnies.
The next bomb is right over here. Hey, look, carnies.
Lead on. Willie ran someplace. Come back, Willie. God damn it, another sapper. Motherfucker kidding me. Where'd this one come from? Oh, there he is. You son of a bitch. Willie, come get the sapper. Oh, on the dead man.
I only have 4 hours. I'm not even in my old shit build.
whenever it fly off, I've only got one pile. That'll fall, but I keep my Kismet in it, so serving double duty.
The next mob will be in that little alleyway right next to this building that we're going in.
God damn it, where are all these fucking sappers coming from? I go from place to place just finding every sapper once there's a pot shot. That is fucking brutal. They got me.
You know, to confuse enemies with a tank is the funniest thing ever.
Alright, I'm gonna teleport you in here, Willie. If I can't. Nope, I'm dying.
I'm taunting everything.
I don't know. You're not doing a very good job at it, I guess. Just a theory. Now these level 50 banks, red or blue, they have people. You don't run these for experience. Too fucking chaotic to farm. Just run them for the badge credits and location badges.
And just fun. Although I think
Yeah,
the
I mean
Mayhem
they are a lot of fun.
The Mayhem ones are more fun to me because you can just run around destroying everything.
That is more fun. Everyone knows that's more fun. I just ran one earlier today instead of all the missions I'm supposed to be running because it's just so much fucking fun. And I need credit for killing police and civilians still, but that fucking sapper is right there, motherfucking. Ah, you son of a bitch. He got me again. Ah! It's not to run. Bad thing about being a flyer on this fleet, fly and get away, but on these level 50 bank maps, that doesn't work. They are fucking on you.
Did you give them consent to fuck on you?
No, I don't recall. They may have a contract or something, but I swear I was drunk when I signed it. See, that's the bad thing about being a villain. Sometimes your broker will sell you off and you just don't even know it. Double cross.
We're gonna get demonetized for making that joke. Not that I was ever monetized in the first place.
Yeah, I watch a lot of YouTube. You have to be really careful with some. Some of my content providers are like, "Why are you not saying that?" They can't.
This is why I mark all my videos as not made for kids.
Yeah.
It's like, I know the type of humor that's going to come through my Discord.
Yeah. Snarky's going to be there, and he's going to say something, and then people are going to cry, and it's going to be horrible. way you said tough. He's an actual boss. That explains it. I had her debuffed to hell. It was still hard to put down.
So, I don't know what I did, but have you noticed I haven't been cutting in and out this time?
Yeah.
It just kind of fixed itself, apparently? I don't know.
Honestly, I thought you were doing it just so you didn't have to talk to me, so.
No, Discord just being an ass.
Yeah, mine messes up sometimes, rarely, but I find I'll have to reboot it. But that only happens like once every 6 months or
I
so.
did actually like mess with the headset cord because it was tangled in with other cords, and maybe that was what was causing it.
Maybe. I'd have to be an unshielded cord wrapped around power lines, but I don't know. I'm not an electrician either. Holy shit, why did I look in there? When the tank takes one look at it and then runs behind a wall, why does the corruptor go, what's in there? I don't debuff it. Shit.
Thank you.
There's still hell on wheels in there. Oh, someone got a level. Congratulations.
Wasn't me. I'm close.
That was willy-nilly. Oh. Yeah.
See, this boss isn't red. It's orange.
Yeah, there's a Darkring Mistress right behind you that's red, though.
That one's also
Oh, orange to you, okay. Red to me.
well,
I'm
slowly
level
tier
50 in
4
this
incarnate.
mission. Oh, you're 50 plus 1, right. Oh, Carney's coming in. We dealing with that?
I'm dealing with my pets getting in front of me and making it so I can't even freaking move.
That's one of the reasons I like robotic drones and pets. So, they're not the best for pets by any means, but
Yeah, the robotic drones, they feel like they barely do anything. I have them on a few characters, and I'm like, what are you even doing? Just floating there, and every, like, 5 minutes you'll shoot something?
yeah, I think the buff pet is the better option on those, because what the hell else is it gonna do? You want DPS, you
The
really just want
polar
bad
lights are like that,
anti-energy.
too. They just kind of float around and
Yeah,
barely
yeah.
do anything.
That's another one that I use. But at least it's thematic, you know. Like, okay, on my eyesight.
Yeah,
I wish there
that's
was
the
something
main
like that in
reason I
Dark.
have them on a few characters is just because I'm going for thematic and I'm
Yeah.
not too worried about like picking what is the best pet.
I do a lot for theme. I know if I'm going to run serious badgers, I have Banished Panther.
Key? Oh. It's like, I didn't see the key. Where's the last part?
Willy-nilly is beating him down.
There's the key. And
A key. Don't do a key.
there's another mob right here.
Oh, I just saw. Oh, there you fucking are. God damn it. Oh, you did not hold me. I didn't know sappers. I did know sappers had hold. The core end bar. Been trying to solid it up, but at level 19, there's not a lot of choices. This is turning bad. Ah! Lights have gotten dark.
You both got
Yeah, I was trying to. Yeah, I didn't want to leave here. What have I got here? Still a gunslinger around here. There's an auto turret over here. We could use some taunting over here. This is. Oh my. I need to email myself some more res powers.
There is also a hospital. And unlike the villain one,
Hello.
you don't have to break out.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know.
This one is right here, and the other side mission is in an area we haven't actually been to yet. Where are you gonna let me jump over this fence?
It's not a fence, that's a building, man. Of course, you know, Superman can do it. Why not you?
I mean, it was a building attached to a fence.
Okay. I didn't need credit for civilians' red side, so I'm like, why is it not letting me shoot them?
This is zero side, so you can't shoot the civilians.
Yeah, it's so annoying. Oh, we learned something neat in Reckless and Victory. When you're doing pillboxes and stuff, you know, villains and heroes will spawn. You can get badges for them. But heroes that spawn are friendly to other heroes. The villains that spawn will kick villains' asses. They don't. They don't give a shit.
Yeah, I seem to remember when the Mayhems first came out that Like, the civilians were always targetable, but you couldn't attack them. And they were just annoying because you could target them. It was that same text that pops up when you're targeting a teammate and they don't have a target.
So they're just clogging doorways and clogging up your targeting.
I don't know when they changed that so you could attack them, but I'm glad they did. My head was glowing. And not in a good way. I don't know why they made that the animation.
The flipping.
For like vengeance, when somebody would pop it, your head would start glowing red.
Oh. Run out of other things to, because they use a lot of animation. Now, they don't have a lot that they can do. You see, when you go to do the character creator, you see it when you're working on auras, and most of them are already taken up by, other things.
Yeah, every time I saw that, like when I first started playing, I was like, my head is glowing red. I feel like there's a bomb that's gonna explode. I think I need help. I didn't realize it was a bug from a teammate. I thought that the enemies were like putting bombs on my head or something.
Have options. That's German for I have a headache, and I'm help. I've got a headache. Oh, what are you doing? You guys doing fighting all these people?
Badges? We don't need no stinking badges! Oh no!
I need badges.
Well, you can have all the badges you want.
Why are you doing all these side missions if not for badges?
Because fun.
Oh, okay. Also, I'm getting much better at running Dark. I have this character at 50 and 100 vet levels on it, but I'm really dialing in because I used to run him like a blaster. And now that I'm really focusing on using the powers, I'm really learning there's a rhythm to corruptors, at least for Dark Corruptor, that is really different. Because there are certain phases of the fight that you want to be putting debuffs down, other phases of the fight that you want to switch to DPS. When teammates are in trouble, you want to switch to healing. So there's a lot of little jobs, little side jobs. It's kind of like being a short order cook. It's like, okay, now I do this, now I do this, now I do this, now I do this.
The other one is over here. Also, I like helping other people, even if I don't really care about the badges.
It says that we missed the sewer. It says we had a sewer fail.
But we didn't even go down there yet.
Well, I think that That was the point where we were supposed to stop something in the sewers, and we didn't stop it. So. But I don't know Blue Side well enough to know what that means. Like if it was a map thing or a key that we opened up that we... Because I thought that we went to each of the events that we opened a key for.
We did do key events without actually going into the mission. And
Oh,
that might
okay,
have
so
been a mistake.
that was that
There are
was
still
what
mobs
happened. Then.
down here.
There's a fucking sapper that I'm gonna get badge credit for. Oh, he got half my blue bar, but I got his ass. Yeah. Oh, I'm held. Oh, I'm gonna die. Yep. That was fucking inevitable. Oh, really? That's where the hospital is on Blue Side? That's so cheesy. Red Setters have it so much tough. Okay, Vestor, where the hell did you go?
I'm in the sewer mission.
I don't know which of the 5 of those it's on the map.
It was like the more northern one.
More northern one, okay. But that's already failed. I saw the failure message pop up for that one.
Well, there's still mobs down here.
Yeah, but you're not going to get badge credit for doing it. No, that I got the police to the more northern one. That cannot be the one you're talking about. No, we already did that one. I don't think it's the more northern one at all. I think it's the more southern one.
I went north.
Huh. I do not know.
Huh. Apparently this did fail because I just saw a fire.
Oh, imagine that.
There's fire in here where there should be bombs. So yeah,
Yeah.
I want to not do that in the future.
Ah!
But why
That's
are
why I'm
there
complaining.
mobs inside of the burning building?
Not me. Oh, you got a sapper on your ass. Thing is pissed at you too.
I don't understand why they blow up the building, but then just stand inside next to the flames. Like, there's a strongman back there, it's literally just standing in the fire.
They like the warmth. Oh, I'm gonna go in for a sapper, and I'm gonna end up dying for it, but that could be worth it. Oh, maybe not. I may not get him. Come on. Oh, come on. I got him! I'm a dead man. Got the sapper, though. We need 200 of those for badge credit.
But, yeah, this was the last side mission, so we can just exit.
Alright. That was fun. Chaos, but fun.
Yeah,
You doing the red side stuff?
I usually do the side missions before I go to the next key mob, and I could not remember why. Now I know why.
Yeah, I guess certain ones like that one, there's actual timer on. Are you doing anything else?
Not today.
Okay.
And I'm about to end the stream.
Well then, thank you for more badge credit and more chaos, and we will see you next time on this same Rail Vestro channel. Same Rail Vestro time.
I've got a lot of enhancements I need to sell. But I'll do that off stream.
Yeah, I don't think people need to hear too much about that. Ooh, a Lady Grace starting up, and the reason that's fun is that should be in about an hour and a half. We will have an invasion. And